Welcome back to our Cozy Couch segment. Today we will be discussing, of course, if we're on this couch, if I have my blanket, I have my feet up, we're talking about books. Ooh, let's get into it. My favorite topic. Today, specifically, we are discussing one book that I recently reread. So, I'll give you all the details. We are talking about, here you go. You can see we're talking about the fine print. It is the Dreamland Billionaires series. It's the first book in the series. So, I originally read this book in February. So, February 12th, 2025. This was my first book of 2025. And I finished it 3 days later. I think I got distracted because I didn't finish my review of it, but my rating, it was an 8.68 out of 10. And the only thing I have written for that read was my first slow burn romance. And there isn't even a period, so I think I got distracted and I just never came back to it. But yes, this okay, so I read books on the whole spectrum, right? But romance books has just a grip on my heart. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. So, we are going to talk about the younger of the three Kane brothers, Rowan and Zara. You can tell I like my books. I love annotating it. And the first time I did annotate in it, but it wasn't as much. Even now, I don't really have that many I take it back. I have quite a bit annotation. I also folded the pages so that I can discuss it because I think it was because during this time period, when I reread the book, I was very pessimistic about romance, I guess you could say. I was very pessimistic about it. So it was pissing me off what was going on in this book. And not about it was not like jealousy, like, oh, I wish that were me. It was like, what are you doing? One of the I'll find it, but one of the quotes or one of the things she says, a liar is a liar is a liar. And I didn't even finish the book again. I was like that much left to read or so, and I was like, no, absolutely not. I'm not finishing this book. I'm not. It's gonna piss me off because I already know what happened. In the book the first time, I was like, oh my gosh. I was eating it up. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, yes. Oh, shocker. They end up together. I'm sorry if you didn't read the book, but you can assume. One of the things that pissed me off that I didn't fully grasp the first time I read, the age gap. And normally age gaps, I'm like, okay, I'm fine with. As I got older, I do not approve of any age gap where the main female character is under 25. If that frontal lobe is not fully developed, get out of the book. And in this, she's not 25. And I didn't realize that. It's an 8-year age gap. Okay. But it said, I wish I had, I forgot the age. I can't find it right now. All I know, I think it was an 8-year age gap, and he was like 31. So let's do the math. 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. Wait, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. I think it was an 8-year age gap. Let me confirm. Let me confirm. It's worse than I remember. I just looked it up, right? So it is a 7-year age gap. He's 30. She's 23. And now in my head, I know some people who are 30 or near 30. And I'm like, are you serious? Grow up. Like, you're literally a billionaire, a multi-billionaire. He is trying to be the CFO of their family company, but he is the director of Dreamland. It's like an amusement park. That just pissed me off even more. 23? I remember when I was 23. And I'm like, it just pissed me off some more. I feel like I can't enjoy it. I do not like under 25. If you're under 25, that person better be under 25 too, or at least on the brink. Do not come with me. It's not fully. I can't even finish my sentence because of what this is doing to me. Here's my review of the book. So I reread it February 10th of this year. And I thought it was really funny because I reread it basically a year apart. So I said, for some reason, ooh, okay, I'm funny. Okay, for some reason, the second time around was giving me the ick so bad. Clearly, these are my reviews. They do not need the vocabulary to deliver the punch because the punch is to no one. Okay. When reading it not through rose-covered glasses, it just grossed me out. The second time around, after having my frontal lobe fully developed, is just disappointing. Okay, it's in cursive, but when I write in cursive in books, when I annotate it, I can't read it. Let me restart. Okay, the second time around, after having my frontal lobe fully developed, is just disappointing, underwhelming. Oh, it's entertaining, but not mentally stimulating. I already know that when the author keeps giving us back to back the main male character, MMF, MFC. Wait, no, the main female character, MFC and MMF. MMC, MFC. Okay, when giving back to back male character chapters, I'm not gonna say it, but is about to go down. I stopped there. But yeah, that reminds me. Oh, wait. No, okay. That's why it wasn't making sense. I said I read it wrong. So when the author gives us back to back the main female character, so when it's the women, from her perspective, back to back chapters, yeah, because it's setting it up. It's setting it up because, from her perspective, the author wants us to feel the heartbreak through the main female character's perspective. The betrayal, whatever sense it is. In this sense, we don't gotta talk about it. Because You spent 430-ish pages. You spent the first half 200 pages building it up, right? You're building it up. You're setting foundation. Yes, okay. And then you're building up, and then there's like a dip because, oh, we found out he's the person, okay, let me just describe. So she asked for help because she is a creator for the park. So they come up with the designs of the attractions, the rides, just all that. So she's a creator. He's obviously the director, like highest person in Dreamland. Obviously there's a main attraction, but obviously we don't say much. So a lot happens in the mind, right? He ultimately helps her by anonymously helping her draw because she can't draw for. So he helps her. He assists her, but anonymously because childhood trauma that he's not gotten over, all of that good stuff. He says that he's a different person. So they start texting, and he's himself, but he is going by Scott, which is not his name. But she thinks she's talking to Scott, but she's talking to Rowan. So this whole time you're building this, they're building a connection, well, through text. And we can also talk about, besides this book, can you truly have a real connection with someone if it's only through text, if it's only through your phone? Can you? Because there's long distance, you can count that. But like, can you truly have a connection with someone, like know someone just through text? I have no idea. No idea. But that's what's going on through text. And then it's funny because she talks about Pride and Prejudice on here, and then he referenced how he up how it's like, oh, after watching all the adaptations of Darcy Up, he still did it. So I was just super annoyed with this book because how for 200 pages, so it's like, okay, you're building it for 200 pages, and then there's like the little, but then you're going up, so it gets better and better, and that's what I was talking about. So it's better and better. You're at the peak, right? At the peak, we don't know it's the peak. Well, we're starting to understand. Okay, there's something like my wheels are turning, right? And then it's like, it isn't a gradual, it's like still, it's like when you're on a roller. See, let's talk about, since it's a theme park, let's talk about a roller coaster. You're right there. You're in the front row seat. You see what's going down below you, but obviously you can't. You're what is the word? You are. I'll just say levitating in the air. You're there, not moving. It's like, oh, what's going to happen? And then she hits us. I'm talking Lauren. She hits us with something that just breaks our hearts. And you're like, what? When I think about it, tears start forming. But we ain't crying today. It's just, let's see if I can find, let's see, what part is this? Oh, I found the quote that I said. This is after, like, it's like a drop down. It's not even, it's a drop down. She says, I thought he seemed, I mean, I can't find the words to describe how I feel. And then later on it says, a liar is a liar no matter what excuse they have. Facts. A liar isn't, it is a character trait. It is embedded in you. And that's what pissed me off, because then, oh, now we're going to get the Rowan's point of view. It's like, oh, all of this stuff. You want me to sympathize with a liar? Lauren, you want me to sympathize behind basically the motive. Why? I don't need to. You can keep your perspective. You can keep your perspective. Because what do you mean after everything? After everything. I have to accept that. That's why I was so pissed. Really, that is why this book pissed me off. Because why is it that, oh, we're building, we're like, oh, we're doing good, we're stellar, right? And then, okay, but then now you want me to sympathize with my op? Be for real. If I take my own mind out of it, right, or if like my common sense out of it, he is described in the book extremely attractive, extremely rich, and he has the power. Why wouldn't you then? Right? If you take everything out, right? Every common sense out. With all of those contribution, why wouldn't I? Let's give it another chance, you know? But from my, like, that's why I couldn't finish it. I am happy that Rowan and Zara got their, little happy ending. Super excited about that. Super happy for them. I just was pissed. I was pissed. Because why is it, okay, now he ups, but now, oh, Zara has to be the one to forgive him. He didn't mean it. What do you mean? But what do you mean? Besides the ending, I really like the beginning because it did show the perspectives of a slow burn, and I really liked Rowan's perspective in the beginning. It showed a lot. The author referenced Pride and Prejudice, Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, and I like Pride and Prejudice. The 2005 version, like the book said, is the best. But then again, I didn't watch all the adaptations, so I should. The 1995 version, I want to watch. I have to buy that one. And then they're coming out with a series, and it's with the actress from Lady Chats. I forgot her name. Lady Chad. It's on Netflix. It's with I forgot his name. Something. Oh my goodness. The vampire from Remnick from Sinners. I can't remember his name, and he's Irish. I love the Irish. The actress from the movie that he is in together, they're in together. That's who plays Lizzie. So I'm excited about that. But I will read it again, the beginning, of course, because he is giving Mr. Darcy the stoicism, and then he opens up and all of that. If it were a perfect world, it would be easy. Anyway, so did I write my rating? I didn't write my rating. Maybe because I didn't finish the book. But I'll keep my 8.68 out of 10 because out of the romance, because there's 3 of these, I have all 3, only read 2. She actually is a good writer. Like this book, you know how some romances, they just, if you just keep popping them out, people will keep reading it. It's not deep, basically. It's shallow. This is deep. It elicits a lot of emotion from me. So I should figure out why. But that is my book, or that is the fine print. Back on the shelf. Thank you for watching. I know I went on a few. It's a really good book. I do recommend it. I just don't agree with some things in it. But then again, not everyone will agree with the book. That's why the book is there for interpretation, the reader's interpretation, and all that fun stuff. But with deepest gratitude,